Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. I'm just doing a quick double check to see if the way I lined things up is still the way that it is. Right. We are ready. And there's quite a lot to get through this morning. Our teacher for this week is Jon Kabat-Zinn. Our meditation this morning is called Focus. And I've got quite a lot of content from Jon Kabat-Zinn in a beautiful order, which means I don't have to explain too much of this. It's very well explained by Jon Kabat-Zinn. That leads us into our focus meditation today. Somebody, good morning. It's really good to see you. Right, here we go. Jon Kabat-Zinn. He says, the real meditation practice is how we live our lives from moment to moment to moment. That's the real meditation practice. How do we live our lives from moment to moment to moment? That doesn't mean we shouldn't be sitting down for a meditation. But it shines a light on what is the point of sitting down for a meditation. The point of sitting down for a meditation is to be able to get up and attend to my life from moment to moment to moment. So my meditation should be something that develops my skill to be able to attend to my life from moment to moment to moment. He says the mind that has not been developed or trained is very scattered. In other words, in this moment to moment to moment space, an untrained mind tends to be scattered from moment to moment to moment. That is the normal state of affairs, he says. But it leaves us out of touch with a great deal in life, including our bodies too. Right, the next one says that concentration, the ability to concentrate, the ability to focus, is a cornerstone of mindfulness practice. Gabrielle, good morning. Your mindfulness will only be as robust as the capacity of your mind to be in a calm state. Without calmness, the mirror of mindfulness will have an agitated and choppy surface and will not be able to reflect things with any accuracy. And that sounds a little bit like our surrender meditation. By the end of the surrender meditation, where we normally finish is when there's a storm in your pond and you're looking down at the surface of your pond with the storm in it, don't trust the reflection. Try and remind yourself in that moment where your pond has a storm in it. Try and remind yourself when you look down at the reflection to not believe it, because that reflection is not the truth of who you are. That is a reflection of the space your mind is in, the choppiness of the surface. But when we start to focus in on what our own mind is up to, for instance, it is not unusual to quickly go unconscious again. So even when we get to this place where we have focus, we were paying attention, it is not unusual to go quickly unconscious again. Maggie, good morning. It's so good to see you. To fall back into an autopilot mode of unawareness. These lapses in awareness are frequently caused by an eddy of dissatisfaction with what we are seeing or feeling in that moment, out of which springs a desire for something to be different, for things to change. Jacqueline, good morning. So good to see you. Even when we get ourselves to that place where we have this focus, we have this mindfulness, we have this calmness, how easily do we arrive in a present moment that doesn't feel the way we want it to feel, look the way we want it to look. And that's what he says. So often our lapses in awareness are caused by our dissatisfaction with the present moment. We want it to be different and we start creating a storm in our pond again. Very simple one says, it is okay that the mind drifts away. Good morning, Estelle. This is our meditation this morning. This is exactly what we're doing. It is okay that the mind drifts away, but you just bring it back again. That's what we'll be doing. That's our journey today. It is okay that the mind drifts away. You just bring it back again. Last one, big one. Science is now documenting that it's not the objects of meditation that are important. It is the process of paying attention. It is the process of paying attention. It is the process of a wandering mind being picked up and brought back to focus. And it's okay that it wanders away. It just comes back to focus. The process of paying attention that actually influences the organism in a whole range of different ways. The brain changes significantly enough to impact thought, emotion, and biological functions. Today, people recognize that they're not going to find well-being from the outside or from a pull. They're going to find it by looking inside. All the suffering, stress, and addiction comes from not realizing you already are what you're looking for. It's not to be found anywhere else. You already are what you are looking for. And that's where your attention needs to come back to again and again and again. Linda, good morning. Right, we are starting right now. That was a lot to get through, but a beautiful explanation of how our ability to focus improves the whole system. That is all today's meditation is about. It is the ability to bring our mind to focus, not feeling like a failure when it wanders away, because that's what your mind will do. And just bring it back again. That process changes our brain and changes our body. Right, here we go. You can close your eyes. And let's float away on today's journey together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in. And out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you fill your belly with air, also raise yourself up. Lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders and drop your head. Our exercise today is about training this muscle of focus, being deliberate about bringing our mind back to a point of focus while not becoming agitated or disappointed with our mind's insistence on wandering away. Our focus starts with a very wide field, and slowly we'll narrow that field into a very narrow point of focus. Your job is only this, to try hard to not be triggered by your mind's inability to focus, but to find that there is a part of you with a gentle patience that is able to retrieve that wandering mind and return it to focus for as long as it's necessary. As you continue your full body breathing, inhale all the way up, exhale all the way down. Our picture starts like this. We are sitting in a circle around a pine tree. And you don't have to focus on anything. There is the pine tree in the middle. There is us in a circle around. And there is a background to this. A really wide field. If your mind happens to wander beyond this field to what needs to happen later today, be gentle, but pick up your mind, carry it back, and gently say, here is where I want you to be for now. See the picture of a circle of beautiful humans sitting and breathing around a pine tree. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies to stretch and adjust, and then settle down into the rest of the meditation. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles in big half circles to the left and also to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, you can roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Simply lean your upper body over to the left and also over to the right. With your spine, make the shape of a banana and drop your ear on one side closer to the hip on the same side. Do that on the left as well as on the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch, move, adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened into a state of presence as much as we can, we can turn inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make your exhale as long and as slow as you possibly can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body. And as you do that, invite softness into every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow. Feel your shoulders slowly falling, your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting, feel your body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow on this journey. As you breathe in through your nose, feel the air as it flows in through your nostrils and follow. Feel the air touch the back of your throat and keep following. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs and follow. And then as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself following all the way in. You are holding you within you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a long, slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, I remind you of our circle around the pine tree, and whatever the background looks like, this whole wide field is at this moment your point of focus. Take your next big breath. Allow your mind to wander anywhere in this field. The pine tree, the circle, the background. And when your mind wanders beyond this field, retrieve it, but gently. This is where we are now. We are focusing on this picture. Take your next big breath. Like fine-tuning a microscope or making the point of a flashlight smaller, or using a magnifying glass to increase the focus of the sunlight. We're going to make this circle smaller and smaller. And for now, our point of focus is the humans in this circle. Your mind can wander from face to face and everything in the circle, including the pine tree. For the next few breaths, this is where our focus is. The humans in the circle and whatever is inside. Take your next big breath. Still only this circle of humans and whatever is contained within it. The pine tree and whatever is underneath the pine tree. Take your next big breath. I want to remind you that your job is not to become agitated by your mind's inability to stay focused, but to understand that, of course, this is what a brain does, and this takes practice. And the practice is not in successfully nailing it. The practice is in retrieving your mind, bringing it back to focus again and again. We're making our circle smaller. The focus is now only the tree, from top to bottom. Your mind can wander anywhere inside this tree, but only the tree. Take your next big breath. And of course, your mind is welcome to explore this tree and see what it can find in this tree. What are all the things that live in this tree? Take your next big breath. the circle smaller. And for now you find one branch branching out from the trunk of this tree. And you allow your mind only to wander in context of this branch. It can focus on anything in this branch. It can explore and find whatever is to be found on this branch, but only this one branch. Take your next big breath. Still our focus is this one branch, but also anything that you can find that lives on this branch. Take your next big breath. And find somewhere along this branch, find one pine needle. And this will now be our point of focus. One pine needle. See how vividly you can see it. Study it from all angles. How much detail of this one pine needle can you see? Take your next big breath. And again, try. See how much you are able to collect your wandering mind, bring it back. Have fun with this. It is only this one pine needle. Nothing else. Take your next big breath. Take the last few big breaths of the space together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll remind you again of this morning's wisdom from John Kabat-Zinn. The real meditation practice is how we live our lives from moment to moment to moment. It doesn't mean we shouldn't place ourselves down and do a meditation, but it does mean that the point of us doing our meditation should be so that we're able to stand up from here and attend to our lives from moment to moment to moment. And then he describes what makes it difficult for us to have awareness from moment to moment. He says, the mind that has not been developed or trained is very scattered. That is the normal state of affairs, but it leaves us out of touch with a great deal in our life and even our bodies. And then the simple thought, it is okay that the mind drifts away. You just bring it back. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for becoming a better operator of this vehicle that is my brain and my body. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the gentle kindness with which I can go and retrieve my mind and just bring it back to task. I have no expectation of not being human. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that the mere process of paying attention, not necessarily the successful nailing it, but that the process of trying to pay attention is what makes the changes in my brain and body. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the sense of fun that I feel. While I'm trying to improve what my brain and body can do. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Hey Vivian, good morning, and Nella, good morning. Thank you for being on our journey. Thank you for coming to sit with us around the pine tree and have fun with what our minds can do. Beautiful message, Gabrielle, thank you. Moment to moment. Lots of love to you all. Thank you, somebody. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, Jacqueline. And whoever else might be in the background that I can't see. Maggie, thank you. Have a beautiful day. Moment to moment to moment. Charlene, good morning. It's nice to see you. Righty peeps. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.